The 5 Best LG TVs. LG TVs are consistent top performers in our best TV roundups, year after year. They're the most prolific manufacturer of OLED, organic light-emitting diode, TVs, and they're fantastic at making them. Even as other companies join the OLED game, LG still offers the widest selection at the lowest price points, alongside a solid crop of more traditional LED TVs. For most people, the best LG TV you can buy is the LG C2, available at Amazon for $1,246.99. It's not their fanciest model, but it gets you nearly the exact same impeccable picture quality at a more practical price tag than their high-end LG G2. Number 5. LG B2. If you're in the market for an OLED TV and you'd like to save a bit of cash, the LG B2 is a decent compromise. It lacks some of the benefits of higher-end OLEDs like the LG C2, but nevertheless delivers an impressive picture anchored by perfect black levels. The B2 is dimmer than the other TVs here, with specular highlights topping out at around 600 nits. This makes the B2 best for darkroom viewing. However, its color production is terrific, covering 98% of the HDR color space, DCI-P3. And of course, it delivers the ultra-wide viewing angles that OLEDs are known for. This budget model still has gaming features like auto low latency mode, variable refresh rate, FreeSync Premium, and G-Sync compatibility. However, only 2 of the B2's HDMI ports support 4K content at 120 Hz, and one of those inputs also serves as the TV's dedicated eARC port. If you own more than one gaming console and an eARC-enabled soundbar, you'll find more flexibility in an OLED TV that offers 4 full-bandwidth HDMI 2.1 ports. Given its limitations compared to other OLED TVs, the B2 is a complicated proposition. For some shoppers, however, it might represent the savviest way to save money on an OLED TV. Number 4. LG G1. The G1 offers fantastic gaming features like a 120 Hz refresh rate, HDMI 2.1, G-Sync/FreeSync, auto low latency mode, variable refresh rate, and more. It uses the 6th iteration of LG's WebOS smart platform, which is perfectly adequate but a little slow. Like the newer G2, this gallery TV is meant to hang on a wall like a piece of art. If you don't want to wall mount your next TV, you'll need to shell out extra for the G1 stand, which is sold separately and not ideal. The LG G1 blew us away when it was first released, and it's still a fantastic television. That said, its successor, the G2, shares its foibles like price and form factor, but improves on the G1's strengths with improved brightness and color. This is an incredible TV, but for the money, you're likely better off with one of the newer LG models. Number 3. LG C1. The LG C1 is a stunning OLED TV, and it was our favorite from the time of its release until the LG C2 came out. It may not have the OLED Evo display features of the C2, but it still has an exceptional picture, including the incredible contrast delivered by perfect black levels and peak brightness around 700 to 800 nits. It also delivers rich, true color across all content formats. It features 100% SDR color saturation, Rec. .709, and 97% HDR color saturation, DCI-P3. It also has many of the same gaming features as its successor. That includes 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K resolution at 120 frames per second. It also includes ALM, VRR, FreeSync/G-Sync support, and LG's Game Optimizer Options menu. It uses the 6th version of LG's WebOS Smart Platform pre-installed, and while it's not our favorite smart software going right now, most folks will find it suitable to their needs. These days, the LG C2 has replaced it as the ideal sweet spot between performance, features, and price. But the C1 was a powerhouse for a reason, and it's still worth your attention. At this point, you can sometimes find the newer TV for less, but if you do find the C1 on sale, check it out. Number 2. LG G2. In strict performance terms, the LG G2 is the best LG OLED TV this year. It offers similar features and slightly better picture quality than the C2. However, the jump in price feels disproportionate to the improvements you get, making the C2 a better choice for most people. The G2 features OLED's typical deep black levels but combines them with incredibly bright highlights during HDR. This is its one big advantage over the C2, and makes it great for getting the most out of HDR10 and Dolby Vision content. It combines this with rich, voluminous color, covering about 99% of the extra-wide HDR color gamut, DCI-P3. It also features 4 HDMI 2.1 that support 4K gaming at 120 Hz. It has auto-low latency and variable refresh rate. It also has LG's Game Optimizer menu, keeping picture enhancements and frame rate info close at hand. That said, it has some drawbacks, including its price and the limited utility of its design. LG's G-Series OLED models are intended to hang on the wall like a portrait. You can purchase a stand, but it wobbles concerningly and settles into a lean-back position. Unless you're going to wall mount the G2, we recommend choosing the LG C2. Number 1. LG C2. This charcuterie board was given to me as a housewarming gift from a friend when I first moved into my previous. The LG C2 has neatly succeeded the LG C1 as our favorite TV you can buy right now. LG has taken an already strong model and added the OLED Evo display tech from its top-tier gallery models. That adds premium brightness, specular highlights in the 700-800 nit range, and color volume, 97% of the HDR DCI-P3 color space, into the mix. SDR content, like most cable broadcasts, isn't as bright, but it still looks great. The C2 offers Dolby Vision support for cinephiles. It also offers enough gaming features to be one of the best gaming TVs you can buy. For starters, it has 4 full-bandwidth HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K gaming at 120 Hz HC. The goodies for gamers don't stop there. You get auto-low latency mode, ALM, and variable refresh rate, VRR, along with AMD FreeSync and NVIDIA G-Sync support. Plus, LG's Game Optimizer menu keeps VR options, frame rate info, and picture tweaks close at hand. It does have some drawbacks. Like all LG TVs, it lacks DTS audio support. Also, its WebOS Smart Platform feels burdensome. It's slow and full of sponsored content, so you'll likely want a separate streaming device. The LG C2 is a fantastic OLED TV from a brand that excels at making them. It's definitely on the pricier side. However, the features and performance you get for your money feel worth it.